We're going to take the next few minutes to introduce you to a few basic keying terms. This is an ocean-sized topic, and we are only going to dip our toes into the water's edge. Fortunately, there are manufacturers and trade organizations such as Schlage, the Door and Hardware Institute, and the Associated Locksmiths of America that offer classes on this topic. If you want to learn more, we suggest you reach out to one such organization. Keying is fun, and it's more fun the more you know. In commercial door hardware, the term keying is broadly used to describe the logic a facility uses to organize its keys and cylinders so as to determine who can mechanically lock and unlock doors, and which doors they can lock and unlock. Without going into how a key is made, simply speaking, a key is cut so that its grooves and notches align with the inside configuration of a cylinder. When there is alignment, the key can be turned to lock or unlock the locking mechanism, which could be a lock set, a deadbolt, an outside trim of an exit device, or other kind of locking hardware. In mechanical hardware vernacular, unlock the door is a shortcut way of saying, put the key in the cylinder, turn the key to unlock the locking mechanism, then you can open the door. The challenge is to provide keys that will operate only the doors you want them to operate, and to give those keys to only the people who should have access to those doors. If every cylinder was constructed so that only one key could operate it, this topic would not be so complex. However, this approach to keying would be unmanageable for many non-residential buildings because some folks would have to carry lots and lots of keys. So, many years ago, the master key approach was developed to make key access more convenient for people who manage and work in medium to large facilities. However, master keying does not add security, it just adds convenience and organization. A typical cylinder can be cut to accommodate over 1 million key combinations. The more key combinations you allow to operate one cylinder, the more vulnerable to picking that cylinder becomes. The industry uses these 4 terms to describe how a key is cut relative to others within a facility. Keyed different means each cylinder is only operated by its unique key. This unique key is called a change key. In small facilities where there are only a handful of locked openings, this works well. Keyed alike means there are a group of cylinders that can all be operated by the same change key. Master keyed describes a key that operates all of the cylinders in a designated group of locks, yet each lock also has its own change key. Single keyed different means the cylinder can only be operated by its own key, and it is not tied to any master key. This is used on doors to areas that need high security, say an elevator machine room. The industry describes the complexity of key systems in levels, and these are the 4 levels. Level 1 is in buildings where there is no master key. Cylinders are keyed alike or keyed different. Small retail stores, small offices, and single-family homes usually take this approach. Most doors are keyed alike with just 1 or 2 doors keyed different. Level 2 systems use one master key that can operate a group of cylinders, each of which has its own key as well. This is commonly used in small to medium facilities where there are many doors for which a few authorized individuals need access to operate. Imagine an elementary school in which the teachers and staff have keys to their assigned rooms, and a few individuals such as the principal, assistant principal, and facility manager need access to every door. Level 3 systems have a grand master key that can operate 1 or more master key cylinders. Imagine a large office building where floors are leased to different businesses. Each business would have its own master key to operate all of its doors, and along with change keys for their employee office doors, while the property management company would have a grand master key that could operate all of the locks in the entire building. Level 4 systems are great grand master systems in which a great grand master key can operate 1 or more grand master cylinders. Imagine the campus of a major university with all of the faculty, staff, and students who need access to certain rooms. Some of the faculty and staff need access to certain floors or parts of buildings. Others need access to entire buildings, and only a handful of staff need access to every door across campus. One more term before we go. Cross-keying. This is when 2 or more change keys operate the same cylinder. Imagine an office where each employee has a change key to his or her office, but each employee also uses his or her change key at the employee entrance. Cross-keying done on a very controlled, small scale is an accepted practice even though it makes the cylinder more vulnerable. Cross-keying cylinders across different master keys severely reduces the security of the system and has other negative consequences as well. Many facilities use electronic access control products today, which makes key control much simpler and cross-keying unnecessary. Keying and access control is all about protecting people, protecting property, and helping people be productive. If you haven't done so lately, thank your locksmith for looking out for you. To watch more videos, please visit our training page at www.allegion.com/US.